this is B. Lewis at BLewisArts, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very special painting to share with you guys. This is probably one of my favorite pieces of fan art that I've done, and I completed it sometime last year. So this guy isn't a mainstream hero, which I guess fits his character, and every time I take him to comic expos or like conventions and stuff, people either think I made him up or he's Sam Wilson, but neither of those are true. This guy is a fellow by the name of Isaiah Bradley, and he comes from the comic Truth, Red, White, and Black, written by Robert Morales and illustrated by Kyle Baker. And this is actually a Marvel comic, so this is taking place at the same time as the Captain America stuff, and this is in the same universe. So it's pretty cool. Now, if you haven't heard of this comic and you haven't read it, I definitely encourage you to pick this up. It was published back in 2003, so you can probably find some older copies on eBay or in your local comic book store, but this story is one that is good enough to be a movie. So basically, Isaiah is just a regular guy who's married. He has a baby on the way before he's drafted into World War II. And while in training, he and the rest of the African American soldiers are gathered to, I guess, be inspected by these big wigs and whatnot. And a select group of them are taken aside for a special project. And that special project is in air quotes because we all know, or we should know, that special isn't always glitter and gold. So when they leave, the selected group, when they leave to go to participate in their special project, they notice that gunfire and screams and whatnot are taking place where they just left. And basically what's happening is all the rest of the soldiers, all of whom were African American, had just been killed, just like that. So they soon find out that their special assignment is actually that they're being experimented on, their test subjects, to try to recreate the super serum from that made Steve Rogers Captain America. And only the blood of African American soldiers would do. And I think this is interesting because we know that during this time there was syphilis experiments and different experiments done on African American soldiers during World War II. So this is like, I'm really surprised they allowed this in a comic. So I guess it's just not too far from the truth. But anyway, so while they're being experimented on, everybody dies or is mutilated except Isaiah Bradley, and he becomes this strong man, and he's able to do things very close to the way Captain America could do. So their experiments worked on him, but on no one else. So because the experiments worked on Isaiah, he was made to do different jobs to take out different groups of people for the government, but eventually ended up getting locked up for stealing Steve Rogers' Captain America outfit. So while he's in jail, his health begins to deteriorate because of the experiments, and later he was released back to his family. Now his wife all along had been told that he was dead, he had died at war. And come to find out that he wasn't. Not only that, the government had refused to pay for treatment for Isaiah because technically the experiment didn't exist. And so that's paraphrasing it. After which Isaiah was left in the mental state of a child, and I don't know, it's just a really, really interesting story. So if you guys have not read this book, like, I'm not gonna give you all the juicy bits, but if you have not read this comic book series, it's I think a 7-issue series, I definitely encourage you guys to pick that up. And again, it's called Truth, Red, White, and Black, written by Robert Morales. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below some of the stories that inspire you, some of your favorite comics. And if you want to see more, make sure you hit the subscribe button. New videos are posted every Friday. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.